young guys are scratched, and it's not necessarily because of play, it's rotation or whatever it might be. In Asplin's case, is it just a case of that, or are there things that you would like to see better in his game?
I mean, you would want to see things better in everybody's game. That's just simple. So let's not single Aspie out for that. There's only so many roster spots, and we have three lines that have been playing really well. That we're definitely not messing with those three lines. Krebs has come back in and done great, showing good energy, showing progress. So there's a roster spot taken. And the next two spots might be two other guys that we just don't want to pull out right now. So it's everybody, the term, oh, he's a healthy scratch. Well, somebody has to not play when everybody's healthy. It's just the fact.
That's what I asked you.
It's the math of it.
I didn't know if Rasmus was in that category.
So it's almost like, why do we need to go categorize it any more than that? Because it's going to be somebody when everybody's healthy. And that's why, because everybody's healthy. It's not any other, you can find other reasons and make up other reasons and justify this or that. But the fact is, we have healthy guys and somebody's going to be sitting out. So,
what have you thought about Yoki Haryu's game as he's gotten more minutes coming off that injury? It's been a few games now, and it seems like he's made an impact defensively, and that stability has to have helped Owen.
Yeah, we're a team. We know the Samuelson, Dahlin, Power, Yokoharu, that's four guys that are supply lots and lots of stability. And to have Yoki back, it takes a little bit to get in a rhythm. It takes Samuelson a little bit to get in a rhythm too, coming back from injury. So, to have Yoki back, feeling more comfortable in a groove, in a rhythm, is really impactful for us. So he's a key. I've watched him since he was with, we were together with the Blackhawks his rookie year, and the growth and maturity in him has been amazing. Much like we're seeing with lots of young guys, but he's a completely different player day by day, and even coming back from this injury, we see a greater level of maturity in him and his game.
Dahlin has always been good at manipulating defenders on the power play, but it seems like your forwards have taken a big step in creating passing lanes to really create opportunities. How have you guys worked, as a coaching staff, worked with them to do that, right? To create that space? And
you have, first of all, when you talk about Dahlin, you have a creative guy. So credit to him. And we feel we have lots of creative guys, but now you have to get them to process it the same way, to see the picture the same way. And that's our job as coaches. So I don't think it's, lots of coaches use the word, you need to teach this. I don't think we necessarily need to teach these guys. We need to get these guys in the same page and in sequence, in a rhythm together, processing things together, situations together. And that takes time. And I believe our guys are putting in the work to that focus. And it's, we're seeing bit by bit that growth, a long way from where we can be and where our potential is there, but we're at least seeing some rewards of work to that end.
What has Dylan added to that power play unit with Rasmus and Tage?
Cousins on the unit with the more experienced group of guys has been excellent. I think he's actually provided some leadership there. First of all, he's helped win faceoffs, number one, which wasn't consistent enough without him on that unit. So that's a big one. And then just puck battles and grit is key. I think he's forced the other guys to even battle harder. So very good leadership components, even though he's the youngest guy in that group.
With your young players, how do you find that balance between letting them play through their mistakes but also holding them accountable?
Yeah, they are accountable. I mean, this is a group that you think of coaching, you don't really hold people accountable as a coach. You just punish them for not being accountable. And you can do that over and over again for people that aren't accountable. Just keep punishing them. And we have guys that are very accountable. They look in the mirror. They accept the responsibility for their own mistakes before you even approach them as a coach. And that's a nice thing to have. So we're fortunate to have that with a group of young guys, and they're intelligent, so they learn from their mistakes. They're at a point in their hockey career or NHL career where they're less overwhelmed by the opponent, and which means they can solve and resolve their problems. If If the opponent's too big, strong, smart, fast, whatever it may be, they can be overwhelmed. That can be a hit to their confidence. It's not. It just pisses our guys off when they make a mistake. So lots of guys that want to learn and want to get better and invest that way. So it's been easy for us as coaches.